Hello everybody, Calamity here, and welcome to yet another iteration of the Imaginarium Theater. I'm gonna try to cut these videos down on time. Like, we've done this a bunch of times now. Hopefully you understand how this all works. So we're gonna skip a little bit here. I've already chosen my characters. This version of the theater is wanting your Hydro, Cryo, and your Pyro characters. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have a lot of Vaporized teams, Melt teams, and with, Escoffier and Skirk being released now, we have resurgence of freeze teams, so you'll pick whichever characters you have built and build up your roster. And don't forget, you can always borrow a friend's character, at least one character, which can help you out a lot. The other thing I want to quickly go over is that we do have a bunch of gimmicky bosses, just like always now, I guess, these days. So I'm going to go over them real quickly. As you can see on the left, we have the dancing robots. This is the version where they make a cryo shield, so you just need to bring any pyro character that applies a bunch of a bunch of pyro, destroy the shields, do damage. It's pretty simple. Then we have that it's the solitary Suani boss. This is the tiger boss. You need to freeze it basically, so you need to make sure you bring a cryo character. It tells you here, and then you need to shatter it, and then you basically stun it, and it's free damage. This one, the Gold Flame Q Kusor Tyrant. You're going to need Hydro. Remember, it's going to fly up into the sky and it gains a Pyro Shield. You need to bring Hydro to basically just destroy it. Bow characters will have an advantage, as it states here. But what it doesn't tell you is that Farina's Bubble Buddies also will fly up to the boss and hit it. So she's very, very good here while you take out another Hydro character of your choice and deal damage to the shield. As soon as you damage the shield, it'll be like a regular boss fight and you just take it down as fast as you can. And last but not least, I'm sure you guys are familiar with this one already if you've been doing all the endgame stuff, but yes, it is once again the Secret Source Automaton Overseer device. Cryo makes this fight, or doing any sort of freeze reaction on this boss makes this fight so much easier. So bring your best Cryo DPS, your best Cryo characters that you can, and this will be a walk in the park. Otherwise, it's going to be very annoying. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and skip the card choosing phase as well. I'm sure you guys understand now that my strategy when it comes to doing this is to always get a huge roster of characters first, so you have more to work with, and then choose your upgrades for your reactions based on what you have. That's always been my strategy, and nothing is changing. So I'll meet you guys in the first battle in Act 1. Alright, welcome to Act 1 of the Imaginarium Theater. I'm just going to quickly go over my team choices here. Basically, I don't own Linny, Ricely, and Dahlia is not built, so I'm just using their trial versions. I'm okay with losing them early. However, if you do have these characters and they are well built, you might want to consider saving them and use somebody else. That's just how it is for me. Obviously, everyone's account is going to be a little bit different. Let's go ahead and skip this cutscene and quickly begin. I hate these robots because they dig and waste your time, basically. See how this robot dug and it wasted a lot of time right there? I had to waste focusing it there. But yeah, I expect this chamber is gonna be really close because these aren't well-built characters except Rosaria. Oh my god, please. Please. There we go. Oh my goodness me. Alright, we made it through it. Let's get Bennett. That's a really good pickup early. So welcome to Act 2. I once again picked an elite fight for your viewing pleasure. And this time around, it's going to be Gomming as our main DPS. And like I said before, I'm okay with losing Linny. The trial version, at least. Here we go. We'll fight two of these guys. Got plenty of time, we're chilling, and that's gonna be it. You got me for your big AoE damage and your plunge attacks. Ooh, this is a really good choice right here. I'm gonna go with Malvika first, actually. Alright, welcome to the first boss we're gonna be taking on, which is, again, as I mentioned before, the dancing robots. I do have Rexley in this team, but only because, again, I'm just trying to get rid of him. I don't really want to use my Rosaria, I don't want to use my Farina, and my Tartaglia. I'm okay with this build, so I'm okay with saving him until the later rounds. But let's go ahead and start. When he sends out his dancer, he's gonna get his shield. And the other dancer is gonna shoot these animo projectiles at you, so you might want to be careful for those. Again, he sent out the dancer, so I'm bringing Brenna here just to destroy that. And probably should have popped Jincho's ult, that's my bad. It's okay though. And just like that, that's gonna be our last rotation, because he's dead. Pretty easy. Again, if you're having trouble with this boss fight, just remember to keep your eye on the female dancer that he sends away. And you can try to dodge those projectiles if you want, or if you just want to brute force it, just bring a shield. Any shield will do, and you just focus on destroying the boss. Just destroy the shield, and the boss is pretty much free. Alright, welcome to Act 4. This is the defense stage. I haven't upgraded any reactions, as you can see. As for my team, Tartaglia this time around with some freeze. Remember, we don't have to kill everything, we just need to run the clock down. And that's my plan for this stage. You don't have to do it. You can just kill everything if you want. Remember, we can use Ganyu's skill to pull enemies away if we need to. This. Other characters can do this as well, like an Amber. Mona as well. If you don't have Ganyu, it's okay. Even though the crab monsters are aggro on the monolith, it's okay to just taunt them. They don't do that much damage. These ones, though, you gotta make sure they don't get close. You want to make sure you are on top of it. If they summon a ball on the monolith like that, it's pretty GG if it's early on. Basically, want to make sure that that doesn't happen. Otherwise, you're gonna have to reset or pick a different opponent. Freeze is also just really good here in general. This thing is annoying. It's the digging robot we saw in the first elite fight. Oops. I thought it was Ganyu. Oops. And taunt it. And we just ran the clock. which is fine. Totally viable strategy. Again, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. You don't have to. Alrighty, so we're on our final stage before the second boss. Don't like you having you used her early, but I guess I'm not even really using bombing, but could be this. I'm getting a lot of these machine fights with this RNG. These ones are really wasting the time. There we go. Oh my goodness, such a waste of time doing that. But we have plenty, so I'm not tripping yet. Okay, we got the primary challenges done. But I don't want just the primary challenge, I want everything. I mean, this chamber was gonna go well regardless. I just brought a lot of really good characters here. We're gonna have to say goodbye to Gaming pretty early. Next up is the boss fight. Alright, this time around I upgraded Vaporize, and I got 1 level of freezing, just for future investment, because I'm happy with my pool of characters now. As it states right here, as I stated before, Cryo is going to help you out a lot. So you can bring literally anyone you want, really. I'm going to bring Hu Tao, and we're going to do Escoffier again. And Jin Cho is also a good choice here. And Ganyu. Kind of a weird team, yeah? Remember, if you bring Cryo, fight becomes way easier. And we like easy. Or at least I like easy. I don't know about you, I like easy. Yeah, we freeze it and then shatter it, and it kind of just topples over, and we're doing big damage to it. I guess Escoffier is doing a lot of big damage here, of course, but even if you were using other characters, as long as you're freezing it, it'll topple over like how it's doing now, and your fight will look like this, just with lower numbers. And maybe lower frequency, but you'll still get it done. I still had plenty of time there to get it done with other teams if you don't have, you know, Escoffier or whoever. Let's go ahead and move on to the next character I'm going to grab, which is going to be... grab Mona. I didn't upgrade any reactions this time. I just went with more characters. I'm going to go ahead and use a team like this. We're going to lose 4 characters, which is pretty oof, but we still have Elon, we still have Arlecchino, we got Malvika, we got Ayaka, so it's pretty good. So we just need to defeat these things. It did recommend a shield. I didn't bring one for moves like that. Obviously, that would have been nice to, you know, just not have to constantly dodge all the time, but it's okay. Just gonna funnel energy for our next rotation. Got plenty of time. I am not tripping at all here. Remember, the upgrades are going to help you out a lot. Let's go ahead and begin. It's going to fly up immediately, so don't even bother wasting any important skills. Now we can use all our good skills. Pretty much rinse, repeat, and that's all she wrote, basically. Gonna be it for this gigantic bird. Not much to say. Bring your best DPS. Bring at least some sort of hydro for the shield, and that's how you beat this fight. There's not much to it. Okay, so we got another elite fight here. I'm just gonna go ahead and use Malvika, Silali. That's already a strong start. We can use Mona as well. Ayaka for more damage. There we go. Remember, bounty, so you just want this guy. I just do so much AoE, it doesn't really matter. One more. Still have a lot of time. Yeah, remember we are using a Matland team there. That's without a doubt that was going to be free, and that's always what I try to do, is save my best units for the last bit. And now we say bye to Malvika. Will be leaving us, and it doesn't matter who I pick here because I already have my last team ready to go. Welcome to the last act in the new Imaginarium Theater. Just like before, we have seen this automaton source, secret source thingy a bajillion times by now, so hopefully you're familiar with it, and I'm not really changing anything up here. This is one of the best teams you can bring for it. Instead of Ayaka, if you got Skirk, this fight is free for you, so I highly recommend bring any sort of cryo character here, or any cryo DPS. If you don't have Skirk, that's okay. Look, I'm using Ayaka. And if you don't have, you know, Skafheg, Chongyun, just bring as much cryo as you can and try to get that frozen reaction as high as you can. As you can see, I upgraded mine to level 3. So it's pretty good, and I got the additional resistance shred. Not much to say. If you bring freeze, you win. That's all there is to it. That is our Imaginarium Theater. All 10 acts, all flowers obtained. And before I go, I do gotta say that I actually did have an annoying time with this theater. I got some bad RNGs on some of my runs when it came to having characters, but you know, that's just the nature of these things. But I also do find it annoying that a lot of the bosses, at least the designs for the bosses, are very gimmicky, and it really just revolves around bring, you know, this certain team, and then the boss basically flops over. But that's nothing new. That's just how Genshin has always been. But sometimes you just want a boss fight that's just a normal boss fight where I don't have to worry about, is this the right element? Is this the wrong teammates to bring, etc., etc., and you just have something that you can just fight, and you just have to just dodge its attacks instead of uh, worrying about what to bring all the time. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I did try to keep this version or this this run through of the theater shorter than my usual past videos because I feel like we can kind of skirt past all the introductory stuff now that we've done this mode for quite a while now. So let me know how the theater was for you. Did you guys find this harder than normal? Was it easier? Still the same? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you are struggling, let me know in the comments below as well. I'll try to help you out as best as I can. Honestly, when it comes to this endgame mode, it's more of just quantity or quality, because as long as you bring a lot of characters and have a lot of options to work with, it becomes much, much more easier. With that being said, that's going to do it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I'll be making more Genshin content in the future. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one.